Good morning. I'm always messing around with trying to do this technically. A little bit embarrassing after a while, which brings me to what I want to talk about today with you all. So I'm Elena Shaw, the founder and director of Turning the Wheel Productions, and we're an outreach organization to everything from 3 years old to 103 years old, reaching out to bring movement and health and well-being and the creative expression to everybody all across the country. Very rewarding work. And if you want to join us, go to turningthewheel.org. We're always happy to have new people. So yeah, I was thinking a lot this week and just talked to a dear friend yesterday about it, the issue of being a human being. Do we actually get to be a human being, and how the whole cultural story, the collective energy we get is towards perfection and towards self-criticism and never making a mistake. And I've just had a lot of, especially as aging, how can I be a human being? How can I be a person who ages, a person who has this challenge, or a person who, you know, makes a mistake? Maybe I get a little grumpy, or maybe I'm not at my best in an interaction with somebody, or maybe you know, I'm not taking very good care of myself for an evening. I eat food I shouldn't, or that just how quickly I can begin to criticize myself and forget that I'm a human being, and that human beings have a base essence that is absolutely enlightened, absolutely beautiful, whole, perfect, loving, caring, giving. It's there all the time in every one of us. And then we're navigating life up here on this level, right? And so when we drop into the ego story that doesn't exactly serve us, all we have to do is just ask what needs loving here. That's all. That's the only question we need. And we can come back into our bodies, back into alignment with what is the deep goodness of who we are. And there we are. We're home. We can come back to feeling good and knowing that, the next moment will be exactly how we want it to be. So I'm just excited about this for myself, and and part of it, of course, has to do with how much do I honor my needs, right? Which is always a challenge. Always a challenge for those of us who, especially, which I am certain all of you are interested in serving, interested in being there for others, interested in what it means to uh, care about other people and how we respond to that. Anyway, so here we are. So let's just, the thing that is the one piece that makes the biggest difference is moving in our bodies. And, we keep talking about that. So let's do it a little bit. In your chair, if you don't have much energy, move your fingers and wiggle your shoulders. If you can move right in your chair, you can pick up your feet, or if you have energy this morning, you can get up and just do a little dance of joy around the room. Dance of joy, dance of joy, so that you're actually really enjoying just being, in your body, in your body, in your body. And if you're not enjoying it, watch what happens if you keep that dance of joy going for a few minutes. Just notice how it only takes 20 seconds to start changing your state. So just notice how you start to feel better. And even if you're not feeling good, you will feel better in a moment. I promise you, if you get moving, you will. And this works for everybody. Little bit of moving is just as good as big bit of moving, depending on your needs, your challenges, your body, how you're feeling this morning. Yeah, Abby and I were laughing about how this feels early in the morning to us, and to other people, this doesn't feel early at all. This feels late. Every body is so different. So, yeah. Nice deep breath and a deep sigh out loud. Yeah, just releasing, releasing, releasing. And then just think of one thing that happened this week, that or last week, that wasn't what you wanted it to be, that you acted in some way towards yourself, towards others, just felt a way you didn't want to feel anymore. It's like, oh my God, I'm not feeling this way again, right? And just hold that and love it. It's like, that's me being a human being. I am not a superhero. I am not a goddess. I am not, a spirit being. I'm not a guru, whatever it is. You know, I am enlightened at root. And I also have a local self, an ego self, that doesn't always act for the good of all. Me being involved in that good of all, it's not always there. So, yeah, think of something that needs to be loved that was just a human being, just you being a human being. And just put your hand on your heart and love it. Just surround it with warm light and sweet forgiveness. Remind yourself that you are indeed a human being. And we're always doing the best we can in every moment. We just have to listen to the heart, which takes us to those sweet whispers of the soul. Sweet, sweet whispers of the soul. All right. This week, this week is your week to totally, totally love your humanness. And every time anything happens that just needs love, just come back and put your hands on your heart and listen to the deeper soul's journey, those whispers of knowing, and give yourself a moment of peace and kindness. Yeah? And that'll just radiate out. And everything energetically all around you feels better when you feel better. Thank you. Thank you for listening to this. Thank you for caring. Thank you for being in this tribe of people who really want to change the consciousness of how we move forward. It's happening everywhere. All right. I love you. I'll see you next week.